It is Veterans Day, and we just killed a deer. It's November 6th. Kill him. What's up, guys? It's November 1st. I can't even tell you how excited I am to be in a tree. We had a frost this morning. It's about 28 degrees. I got in here late. I got off work at 6 a.m. Hurried home, took a shower, and got out here as quick as I can. It just cracked daylight, so we'll see what happens. You're watching PB Quest Outdoors. That was the first deer I seen all morning. I was kind of starting to lose hope. It's getting later in the morning. Out of being desperate, I just did a really aggressive rattling sequence and I saw a movement, and that little buck was about 100 yards away. He kind of started to veer off a little bit, so I grunted at him. He didn't want anything to do with the grunt, but I switched it over to the doe call, and he come right in 35 yards. We'll sit here a little longer and never know. Well, unfortunately that was the only deer I seen all morning. But like I said earlier, it's still fun to be back out here. It's November 1st, there's frost, it's cold. You'd think they'd really be moving, but any time now. I have a feeling this year we'll get it done on camera for you guys to watch. So I'm excited about 2019 season, and we'll see what it has in store. What's up, guys? It's November 2nd. I'm in one of my favorite spots. It's 30 degrees. I have a little frost on the ground. We'll see what happens today. I'm excited. Button buck, they might have both been, but on another property I would have shot that doe. It's still pretty early, stay tuned. about 9:30. So earlier, I rattled in a pretty nice buck, a deer that would have been really tempting for me to shoot. I'm kind of glad it didn't give me the opportunity, because I might have shot that deer. I don't know what happened. I rattled hard, and all of a sudden he was 20 yards behind me, walking right to me. And then he just started blowing and kind of trotting off a little bit, and kept blowing and trotting and blowing. He never bolted out of here, but the wind's blowing that way. I checked it even after he blew and took off, because I don't think he would have winded me. I don't think he's seen me. When he was blowing, he wasn't even looking at me. So I don't know. Regardless, he knew something wasn't right. I think it was a 3.5-year-old deer. I'm pretty sure I know which one it was, but he looked a lot nicer in person than he did on camera, which they all do. I'm gonna sit a little longer and see what happens. I normally see a lot of amazing things up here. It's a perfect time of year. It's pre-rut. Bucks are cruising. They're making scrapes. They're rubbing trees. It's just a magical time to be in a tree stand. I have a good feeling about this morning. Seen couple good bucks yesterday. And on my way here, as I pulled in, I seen a really good deer. I'm going to sit most of the morning because I don't think I'm going to hunt this afternoon. I got too much stuff to do, but it should be exciting, so stay tuned. It's 9:15. The time changed last night, so really it's 10:15. And I just had a couple nice bucks come through. One is heavy and tall. On that one side, he just has a fork and a little kicker off of it. And that 8-pointer, the small 8-pointer, he's actually bedded down in the creek bed behind me. With deer movement like this, midday, I mean, you don't want to leave. So I'm going to sit as long as I can. Keep an eye on that deer. He's straight downwind of me. So if he don't bust me, I'll be surprised. I've been using the phase scent control. I just started using it this year, and I actually like it. If this deer don't bust me, then I'm a believer in it. So if you haven't tried it out, try it out and see how it works for you. What's up, guys? Back November 4th, low 40s, a little windy. This sit is more of an observation sit. The wind today is just not good for this property. It is for this stand, however. It's pre-rut, anything can happen. I'm excited to be out here. So we'll see if we can't get one on film killed for you. I've been seeing some good bucks. So is everybody else, so see what happens.
Got the decoy set up about 28 yards.
It's November 6th. I am in a set where I killed my first buck on this property. My buddy sat here this morning, saw some pretty good movement, saw 7 bucks, including 1 shooter. Hopefully he comes back tonight, straight through here and bedded down where he did last night. Should be a pretty good set. The rut's in. I mean, it's not full swing yet. They're not chasing hard, but the big bucks are on their feet and they're moving. We've seen some good deer. I'm pretty excited, so let's get after it. It's only about 2 o'clock and I just had a doe come in behind me. The only bad part about this stand is if something comes behind me, I can't swing the camera all the way around my body on that side of the tree. Hopefully something comes out in front of us and gives us an easy chip shot. That way I can get it on film for you guys. I've been hunting hard and trying. Stay with me. I feel like it's gonna happen. I'm off for a week and it is picking up. You're watching BB Quest Outdoors. was awesome. He would have been my biggest bow kill. He's got great potential, and he's a 9-pointer. I rattled him in early in the season. Well, around November 1st. It was November 1st, actually. A lot of people would be happy with that deer. And I don't blame him, he's a good deer, but it's just not what we're after. Great encounter, though. Man, that was awesome. I'm hoping I can get a good, mature buck to do the exact same thing. Stay tuned. It's getting exciting in the deer woods. What's up, guys? It's November 7th. I'm sitting in one of my favorite spots. Killed my biggest deer ever here. It's a little windy today, but I've already had a doe come through. The bucks are on their feet. We know that from the encounter we had last night. Deer I decided to pass on. There are some 3.5-year-old deer in here that are real gnarly looking that I would shoot. We're really looking for that 4+ age category. But like I said, if those couple 3.5-year-olds present a good shot on camera, I'm gonna take it. I'm up on a ridge and it should be a good hunt, so stay tuned. Is the neighbors shot one of our target bucks yesterday morning. The good news is it's November 8th and we just had a cold front and we're back in a tree, so wish me luck. We've already seen a couple bucks, so I have high hopes for this morning. Deer up that was bedded down with a doe. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they come back. My plan is to try to kill a doe on film. If it's alone, it's got a buck behind it, I'm not going to shoot it, but that was a good deer. Good deer, so that gets me excited. I guess that tells you what kind of mood the deer are in, so the rut is kicking up in Illinois. Veterans Day. What an awesome day to be in the woods. How cool would it be to kill a deer on Veterans Day? It just cracked daylight, so hopefully we'll see some movement pretty soon. If you haven't already, make sure you get out there and thank the veterans for serving our country. If it wasn't for them, we as hunters and fishermen wouldn't live in a free country to be able to do what we love. But we're gonna get after it. Hopefully big buck. Really hoping the action picks up. The only thing that I've seen so far is a family of raccoons. Meh, meh, meh. Gosh. Oh, oh. Oh, I smoked him. I don't know if I got that on camera. He's not a super old deer, but he is a awesome deer. And I think I smoked him. I think I double lunged him. I mean, it happened so fast I couldn't get him. I don't know if I got him on camera. I even hit my GoPro and it didn't even turn on. I couldn't get him to stop. It is Veterans Day and we just killed a deer. Yes! He mule kicked and everything. That was so awesome. I think I see him. I think he's down. I think he's down. I'm trying not to fall out of the freaking tree. I think he's down right there. He is. He is down right there. Ooh, love this stuff. Calls. I didn't even have time to stand up. Yeah, I just killed 02 point.
You got 02 point. Well, congratulations, young man.
Thank you, sir. I'm pretty sure I can see him down in Sugar Camp laying there.
Hunting out that new stand I told you not to be in?
Yep, that's right.
Well, good job. Good for you.
I don't think that I got him on camera though. But
oh, you don't know if you got him on camera?
It happened so quick. He was within 30 yards by the time I started grabbing my bow and camera. And I hit my GoPro record button and it didn't turn on. But I didn't even have time to stand up. I shot him sitting down.
Hello?
Hey, guess what?
What?
I just killed me a buck.
Did you? Which one?
The one that has that great big 2 points on one side.
Yeah, that comes up pretty good. The one you've been sending the photos of?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Smoked that joker.
Did you? What stand was you in?
I was in a new stand that we hung up on the ridge. You know where you and I hunted?
Yeah.
It's about 150 yards, probably 120 yards south of it. Same ridge,
Good
same
job.
ridge
You
top.
already found him?
I'm looking at him right now. He crashed. He's dead.
Sweet.
Shot him.
So what do you think? Is he as big as your last one?
He's got some good mass. I have to look at him. I don't think he's a super old deer, but he's a deer that we wanted to take just because of how gnarly he is. He's cool. He's a cool buck.
Good. Send some photos. Awesome job, dude.
Well,
that is awesome.
That's the only deer I saw all morning.
So you just figured, how far was he?
23 yards.
That's it?
Oh, I hammered him too. He mule kicked, blood started pouring, he took off.
So you got video?
Well, that's the problem.
You didn't freaking get video.
I hit my GoPro record button. It didn't turn on. I got my camera and mic on, but I don't know if it was in the frame. I have no idea. I haven't even looked. He was way to my right on this side of the tree, or my left. I couldn't swing my camera arm all the way around anyway if I wanted to, and I didn't even have time to stand up. By the time I seen him, he was 30 yards away. I shot him sitting down. And I, meh. tried to get him to stop. He finally did, and I buried it right double lunged. But I'm almost certain I see him right now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm almost certain he's dead. So I'm
You
gonna.
see him? All right.
I'll send pics. So, I just shot a buck about 45 minutes ago. I'm gonna go see if I can't find my arrow. There he is. There he is. Oh, look at his blood trail. Look at his blood. Straight down here. Look at on the tree. What an awesome deer. What an awesome deer. What a deer. That is cool. Holy cow. Look at this. Oh man. That's awesome. Just a good deer. All right. Well, here he is. Look at this kicker right there. Oh, I'm tickled to death. This is the only deer I've seen all morning. He is cool. Still don't know where my arrow went. We're gonna get him out of here now that work begins, so appreciate you watching.